So this is a video to help explain how Windows Movie Maker works, how you can use it, and how that's going to help you to complete your Year 7 assessment task. So I'm just going to run you through the bare basics at the moment and run you through the layout of the screen. So this is a Windows Movie Maker open at the moment. How you can access it is you can click here on the Start button and just type in Movie Maker, and it should come up on most Windows. It should already come with the computer. So up here we have our Home, Animation, Visual Effects, Project, and View buttons. The main ones that you'll use is Home and a little bit of animations and some of the View as well. But a couple of extra tabs will come up later on when we bring in some actual content, some videos and some images. So the first thing I'll show you how to do is how to actually introduce and bring in photos and images. So I'm going to click on this button here, so you add videos and photos, and a box like this will come up. So you already need your images or your videos already ready to go. So I've got my 3 images here ready. So I'm just going to click on Desktop, and I'm going to click here on Daniel Boyd, who is one of the Indigenous artists you can pick for your assessment task. So I'm going to click Open. So there's an image of Daniel Boyd working on his artwork. So I can click Play, and that bit of video will go for 7 seconds. I can change that though. So this is what I was saying before. A new tab comes up, says Video Tools, click, and it says Edit. I'm going to click on that now. And then it comes up Duration. It says 7 seconds. Now I can decide how long I want that image to be on screen for. That could be 1 second. So for example, 1 second and then the video is finished, or I can put it on for as long as I want, up to 30. So I'm just going to put it on for 5 seconds, for example. And that's there now. So straight away, looking at how we can put in images and videos. Straight away, 5 seconds. Now what I'm going to show you how to do is how to then put in text. That's going to be really important for you to then sort of be able to communicate what's going on in your video and you to answer the question. So I'm going to put in a title. So this comes up here. So I clicked Home and I clicked on Title, and it comes up with it. So it comes up with a black screen, and we can type in the name of our video. So I'm going to call it Daniel Boyd Year 7 Art Assignment. I'm going to click Play, and we can see there it fades in. So I can click on Edit. It goes for 7 seconds. I might want that only to go for 4 seconds, for example. Go to Format, Start Time, Text Duration, these things like that. I can click on Text Duration. I only want it to go for 3 seconds, for example. And what I can also do is up here, it comes up with our project. So it comes up with, for example, the title sequence and then the image, then the words as well. And I can move those words around. So I might want the words to be on the black screen, but then also be a bit on the image. So I'm going to now move it back. So the way we can move it back, see this black bar here, we can move it back by clicking over there, or we can simply just use the bar down here. I can move back and forth. So I'm just going to rewind that. Now press play. Comes up with our title, and then it comes up with our image. Now, what we've got there at the moment is it goes straight from black to our image. I don't want that. I want it to look a bit smoother than that. So I'm going to go over here and click on Animations. So here we have this thing called Transitions, which sort of shows the different ways that we can sort of fade to the next sort of image or video. So for example, I'm going to just click on this one, which is the bow tie horizontal. I'm going to put that there. And that's just gone in there. I had the black bar in between the black screen and the photo, and then it should come up with this sort of grey triangle here, and then I'll rewind it. And we can see that that's now faded into our sort of image. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put in another image as well. So I'm going to grab another image of Daniel Boyd, and that's Daniel Boyd and his artwork there. I'll go in and I'll put in another animation. So I'm just going to put that one there. That should work. I'm just going to rewind it a little. Has that worked? Not yet. So I need to click on that. There, it has worked now. So I'm just going to rewind that. I'm going to see that animation. And there we go. What I'm now going to do, so I'm going to put some more words in there. So I'm going to put in a caption. So I'm going to put in Daniel Boyd, and then I might also write artwork. So I might write in what the name of the artwork is. I'm not sure what it is. I might put in the year. So I might put 2016. Materials, say paint, for example, canvas. I might say where this artwork is. I might say Art Gallery of New South Wales. I might say the size of it as well, for example, 2 meters by 1 meter would be an example. And then it comes up with these dotted lines, and that means I can move that caption around the screen as well. What I can also do is I can change the size of that. So I can make it smaller. I can check this, click the color that I want it to be. So I might want it to be yellow. I might make it bold. I might make it a different font as well. So I might make it Rockwell, for example. And it comes up like that. And what we can also do is we have these effects up here along the top right panel, and it comes up with a different way the text comes up. So I might just want it to just fade in like that. So let's have a look at what our video looks like at the moment. Title comes up, image comes up, but we've lost that sequence there, so I might go back and just put that back in. There it is. So I'll put that in there. And then it comes up like that. And that's a way that you can put in different information about your artist and sort of represent that visually and then answer the questions. Another way, and an important way that you want to be able to answer your questions is by speaking. And that's through, we can click this on here, record narration. So I'm going to click, I can click add sound, for example, and those are narrations that I've already recorded before, but I want to make a new one, but I'm just going to copy a second. So I'm going to go up here and click record narration. It comes up with these buttons, record, stop, and cancel. So I'm just going to click record, and then I'm going to speak. So when I'm speaking, I might have already written down some things and plan out what I'm going to say. So I'll record that now. So my video is about Daniel Boyd and his artworks. I'm going to click stop. That's my narration there, recorded at this time. I'm just going to click save. And then that narration comes up here. So, but the thing is, the video stops there, so the narration stops there. But what I can do is I can click that and drag that over to here. And so our whole narration is there. What I can also do, comes up narration tools, I'm going to click on options. I'm going to say I want it to fade in, I want to fade in fast. I want to fade out slow. I can set the time that I want it to start. So if I want to start at 1 second, I can set what time it ends. But I can also just click it and move it over like this as well. So now I'm going to go back and listen to it. I can rewind it like this, but it's very slow. I can just click on here and just rewind it like that. So I'll watch what we've got so far. So my video is about Daniel Boyd and his artworks. I'm going to click this. So that should give you a fair idea of how Movie Maker works and what you need to do for it. Last thing I would also suggest is how to remove bits. And I'm just going to right click on this bit. I'm going to click remove. And that's about it really.